Unmute. Hey, welcome to a very special streaming of Shooting the Crit. I am personally joined here with Cosmic 11. I can't remember your real name. Thor? Uh, Zeus?
You're close.
Yeah, something like that. No, it's Odin.
We can settle
The
Zeus.
guy with the coolest name ever. Way better than Max. Or Tim. And I know Tim's not here, but yeah, I'm still calling him out. No,
G'day,
we're here
guys.
to we're here to all the way from the other side, the upside down, Australia. And you're gonna tell us about a little thing, super simple, called CritterCon 2, right?
Yes, that is correct. That is why I'm here. Whoop.
Hey, there is a Tim here. Well, Odin's still a cooler name, Timmy Tank. But I'm talking more smack about my co-host, Classic Flavored Tim.
We still have yet to figure out what flavor he actually is.
It's classic. Changes by
Yes,
the day.
but what? Exactly.
No, so Cosmic Crit, the podcast, started a community on the Discord, which we all know and love, which is where we all got together. And then last year, it wasn't April though. It was like what, February of last year? I
When
can't
the
remember.
Discord actually got made.
No. Like February of last year was like when we did, or when you guys put on the first CritterCon. I think
That was like October.
was it October? Okay.
Yeah.
So, man, I feel like it had been forever since then. Okay. So you guys put together the SFS, which is Starfinder Society.
Yep, Starfinder
Yeah.
Society online play.
Yeah. You guys put together a bunch of rooms and did a weekend long, basically convention, of just gaming.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks of hell from my perspective because it literally we got announced as becoming an official lodge. I got nominated as venture agent, and before that actually became official with Paizo, Pat said to me, "Let's run a convention online." I'm like, "Okay, when can we do this?" And he's like, 2 weeks. And I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah.
We got that around. I think we had 26 games in total, which qualified us as an official con. Some of the lovely people from the Organized Play Online group, who are Paizo's official online representatives, donated a bunch of stuff for that. So that was fantastic. And yeah, now we're here roughly 6 months later, preparing for CritterCon 2.
Awesome. So, what is CritterCon in the sense? I mean, it is an online convention gameplay, but what is it in the sense of somebody who has no idea what they're talking about when I say online convention gameplay?
The best way to describe it, I'd say, is it's the best opportunity to come and experience what organized play has to offer. You don't have to leave the comfort of your house. You can come and meet some amazing people, some amazing GMs. And if you want to donate to a really good cause, you can do that too for some added perks. So,
Okay, so this is to raise money for, I think, Doctors Without Borders, right?
yes, it is Doctors Without Borders.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, those doctors don't need borders. We gotta pay money to keep the borders down. So, what kind of perks are we talking about? Or better yet, let's take this from the perspective of somebody who has no idea what this is. Starfinder is not online, but Starfinder is a tabletop role-playing game. in a science fantasy. So take Pathfinder, put it in space. After that, if you want to play with your friends, that's what we kind of termed homebrew, which is kind of by the wing of it. You're just winging the story. These are select settings and scenarios that are written by Paizo, or at least published by Paizo, that kind of hone into a special story, correct?
Yeah. So with Starfinder, you can play it however you like. They have. I keep talking like I'm one of the dev team, but they have written adventures. So, like you can play. If you're familiar with the Cosmic Crit podcast, they've just finished playing. What was it? Dead Sons, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's also a less campaign-driven approach for those who have very little time, and that is Starfinder Society.
Okay.
So,
and yeah, so you don't have
where we come in,
right? So you either don't have the friends that want to play this type of game. I'm not saying you don't have friends, but you don't have enough friends to put a game together at your house. You don't have enough friends to put a game together online. So then but you want to feel the story, you want to feel what it's like, or you're just testing the waters before you buy all of the merchandise to put a game together. You can play these little one-shots that just take up, a few hours of the time to run through the campaign, the story, and it's just kind of like a one simple quest, no sidetracking kind of thing.
Yeah, there is an overarching adventure plot as well if you end up playing them all. You do see a narrative thread throughout them all, but the biggest advantage of it is you're never playing with the same people. You may not have the same GM. You may not even play with the same character. But you can keep playing with whatever character you have and enjoying more and more of this universe that they've created.
Okay. And then you can take the character from your first story and just keep building and leveling them up while you play more little one-shots throughout the time.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Okay. So we're talking Skyrim. Yeah.
Pretty much like Skyrim, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it is different, but I've always, when I explain tabletop, these kinds of tabletop games, I'm always like, it's like Skyrim, but you can do literally anything. You are not like programmed to only be able to build your house this way. Like you can get a noodle hut and just run hours of you just having a noodle hut. True story. I came up with an inventory for a noodle hut.
You can. The only problem with that is you've got to have people who understand what a noodle hut is.
That too. So CritterCon is just playing that. You're playing online. How do you get on to a game?
I believe player signups are open now on our Warhorn, and I will provide a link for that shortly.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, if you're a part of our Discord, feel free to drop any of us a message, and we can direct you to the right place. I've just posted the link in chat. But yeah, if you jump in and look from the 26th to the 28th, you'll see that we have a ton of games running. My last count, I think, was 30, but I think it's gone up from there.
Yeah, and if we're talking 30 at, let's say, 2 hours for a game, I mean, that is all day and all night you're playing Starfinder.
It's closer to 4 hours per game, just as a heads up for anyone wanting to play. But yeah, we've got a bunch of very talented GMs who are volunteering their time and effort to make sure that everyone who comes and plays has the best experience possible.
Yeah. So why would we want to, besides helping Doctors Without Borders, because this is a charity convention kind of thing, um, why would we want to do CritterCon over just picking up some random game online?
So, Criticon, we've got the blessings of the higher ups at Paizo, and if you want to donate and you've got the spare cash, during a game, if you donate, I think it's $10, you can re-roll your dice and add 1 to that re-roll for every dollar above that. So if you donate $30, you immediately get your next roll is immediately a nat 20.
Ooh,
which
nice.
is something that is not available anywhere else at the moment.
That's insanity.
And other than that, we also are running a charity raffle. So when you donate specifically for the charity raffle, because we're keeping them separate to make it easier, our lives easier, you can win a special charity boon that is yet to be announced.
Okay. And what is a boon?
So your boons in Starfinder Society give you advantages. They can be new races, they can be better weapons, they can be better starships. They can also provide your character with special advantages and buffs.
Okay. So when you're brand new to this, you can't pick everything. Like you can't pick every available race, right? You get the basic core races, and then like if you want to be, let's say, a tiefling. I don't know if they have boons for tieflings at the moment, but
they do.
They do. Okay, so if you want to be a tiefling, like Talara in the new season of Cosmic Crit, and you really like how that's played out, you want to go with that, you have to get this boon first to be able to be that, correct? In the SFS.
Yeah, unfortunately, they, as a holdover from the Pathfinder organized play, they've kept that negative where, unfortunately, you do need to put a little bit of extra work in to get your favorite race.
Right. But that keeps you from being able to just min-max everything and ruin somebody else's game. So, you have to put the time in to get the awesome stuff. Okay? And
very much so.
So, is there like an entrance fee at all to play? Or, I mean, I know we're doing this for charity. This is a charity-driven thing. Everybody's volunteering their time, so you should pay. But if you're a little strapped but just still want to come check out the community and check out the games, do you have to pay anything just to get the ticket?
Nope. 100% free. Just come on in, join the community. If you feel like donating to a really good cause, then you're more than welcome to. If you can't afford it or you're strapped for cash, just come and enjoy the time. I'm sure you'll make some new friends.
Okay, so we've got the charity boons. We've got the... I've got a few questions that have come through in the Discord when I announced that we were going to have this like really off the cuff question Q&A. So what is this thing that everybody calls it $1.99?
$1.99 is an interactive special. As many tables as we can get filled, we will run. And every table has the ability to affect another table that's running. It's available for characters levels 1 to 8, I believe. And the adventure's an absolute monster. It is literally an absolute monster. It is 60, 70 pages long.
Whew. That's a book. That is a literal book that they've published, yeah.
It is a book that they've published, but it's split into, I think, 5 or 6 adventures. So, essentially, if anyone is familiar with the narrative, you're going in to save all the Starfighters that have disappeared. That's about all I can say without ruining the story.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So, for those who are about to get in, the backstory is that you are a fresh-born Starfinder, which is the adventuring guild kind of thing. They don't call it that, but for those that are nerds, and you're fresh, and most of them have gone missing, right? And then
Yeah.
the overarching story is like, not only are you just trying to get welcomed into the world of Starfinder and the rules of Starfinder in these smaller one shots, but 199 is the season finale of basically this story, correct?
It is the mid-season, actually.
Mid-season.
The season finale. Yeah, the season finale is still to come out, and I believe that is the interactive special 200, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the culmination of about 12 months of storytelling in one huge event.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay. And yeah, we don't want any spoilers for anybody hopping in, because we're going to have games from the very first SFS scenario all the way to 99. So, and then
not exactly all the way to 99, but
I'm just talking
close
about
enough.
like throughout. Yes. Yeah. We have 40 games. There's 99 scenarios. There can't be all the way, but yeah, it'll encompass
more
the
just
levels.
getting at there's not 99 scenarios.
There's not 99
we have
scenarios?
47, and no. The 90s are all specials. We have
Gotcha.
47, and I think I'm hoping that we're running one of every one in the end.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So.
Gotcha. And I know that we discussed this very briefly before coming on the air, but how the GMs are going to talk to each other is not completely set up yet, so you can't give us any spoilers on that.
I can. So I am overseeing the entire event, and we will be running it through Discord. So every player and every GM will actually be tuned into a central Discord, and we will be playing warnings and welcoming messages and announcements as things unfold throughout the adventure.
Oh, that is awesome. That is insane.
And GMs will be messaging me with their successes, their failures, and that will affect everyone's game time.
Okay. So we're looking at super multiplayer, upwards of 30s of people playing this game, 40s of people. I don't know. I don't know how to do math. I'm a regular
the game
old Tyler.
was designed. Yeah, the game was designed for 3 tables to 300 tables.
Okay, so basically a battle royale of SFS.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, cool. And so a couple other questions. We talked about the charity boons, but they haven't been. We're not able to announce those currently, but we will find out more.
As soon as I know, the announcement will be made.
Okay.
With regards to... So we're running essentially 2 raffles over that weekend. A lot of our GMs and a lot of friends of the channel are donating a bunch of player boons that will be raffled off for everyone who donates to get rerolls during the night.
Okay, so there's a lot of... It's more than just the 1 or 2 boons that Paizo's giving us, but there's a lot of people are putting in their personal assets to help this go. Awesome.
You've got everything from race boons to weapon boons. Again, basically we've got a list put together. We're still accepting donations, so if anyone still wants to donate, they can get in touch with us. But yeah, essentially we'll go down the list. Everyone who's donated has essentially a raffle ticket entry, and we will be raffling all of those off.
Okay, awesome. And do you know how much the raffle tickets are? The entry?
The raffle tickets for the charity boon, I think, are $10.
Okay.
The general the general pool is just whenever you make a donation to that portal.
Gotcha. And again, everyone, this is for charity, so I know that you're like, oh, I gotta pay $10 to chance to win this, but it all goes to Doctors Without Borders, so it all goes to helping people.
And just so you guys know, there's no funny business. We do not handle this money whatsoever. You guys will be donating directly through the Doctors Without Borders website on our custom donation pages.
Awesome. Let's see, more questions. How to donate for seats or refills is a question. I don't know about this, so I have no idea what that question means. So
I'm not 100% sure either. I think during initial discussions, we were talking about selling off a few tables because we have a number of authors of these scenarios GMing with us. Patrick's going to be GMing as well. He'll be GMing a few games. I can't remember the authors' names, which I am very upset about, but I know we have at least 3 or 4 of the actual authors who will actually be coming in and gaming for us.
Awesome. And then we'd still have also cast members as well from Cosmic Crit that said they would be participating in some ways.
Yes, I believe so. We have a stream schedule set up where we're going to be interviewing people, doing a intro on how to make a Starfinder Society character. What is Starfinder Society? I believe we are GMing a game for every one of the crew members, including Patrick, who are going to be playing maybe a custom game, a homebrew game, or something SFS. I believe Tyler has volunteered to stream a few games. We're trying to convince Jabert to come, so any help there is appreciated.
Yeah.
And I believe Alindra, Drew, and Tyler
Rebecca.
and Jabert maybe. Yeah. Sorry, I keep thinking of her as Alindra.
No. I had to call you out only because every episode that I've aired of Shooting the Crit, I have called her Alindra. So, yes, I am right there with you. I call her Alindra as well. I think it's a beautiful name.
Very much so. But yeah, the only person I'm not sure who will be coming and playing with us is Miles, and I think he may be doing another movie night like he did last time.
Okay. Cool.
As a heads up, we will also be accepting donations to ask any of our stream guests a direct question. And I believe we've priced those at $5.
Wait. So you're doing $5 for quick Q&As with the guests, and I've been giving away Q&As on this show for free for 7 episodes now?
I mean, there is a slight difference. This is all going to a good cause, and we are trying to get some of the actual lead developers of Paizo in and interviewed.
No, 100%. I was just kidding. I just am saying I could have made a lot of money for Doctors Without Borders is all. You know?
You could have.
I had Tyler yell at me for Jason X, so...
Yeah. I believe that Thurston Hillman is going to be coming in and helping us do possibly an intro to Starfinder Society, or at least a masterclass in Starfinder Society. So have some money and some questions ready for him.
Oh yeah. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking through our chat. Clueless is calling me out for selling out already.
Yeah, I'm reading that too.
But no, okay. So we're doing the the CritterCon. It is April 26th through the 28th. So mark your calendars.
That's American April 26th to 28th. So it's actually the 27th to the 29th for us in Down Under.
Yeah. So the correct 26th through 27th. The wrong 27th, 29th, or 26th, 28th, yeah. The Upside Down has weird times. Yeah,
Yeah, you
Uh,
do.
we've been wanting to put this Q&A together for a while. Kaz or Odin told me like in our Discord chat that we were trying to figure out the best time to where we could sync up, and he was like, "Is 5 o'clock my time good?" And like I looked online, I'm like, "That's 3 o'clock in the morning my time." Like, I guess it'll work, but thankfully it's the weekend now, so it kind of works out. Was it morning for you right now?
It is 9:45 in the morning.
Yeah, it's insanity. It's weird how the world works. How could you think this is flat? Um, Start a new argument
Shots
here
fired.
on the yeah. No, so 26th, 27th, or 27th, 29th, 26th, 28th, or 27th, 29th if you're on the wrong side of the world. What time is this starting for us on Friday?
I believe we were looking at starting at. So the first game is. Jesus Christ. Why am I on GMT -4? Because it's everyone's. Okay. We were looking at starting at around 9 o'clock on Friday. That
Okay.
is EST or Patrick's local time. Throwing some shade here. Patrick can't do math. So
I can't either.
it was just it's just easier for me to convert than him to convert.
We do appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. And it's going. I'm actually looking at it now, and it is all day Friday,
Yeah,
all
we
day
have.
Saturday. Ooh. I'm calling out of work on Monday.
That was my original plan, but unfortunately, I couldn't get the Monday off, so someone else is going to be handling the raffles.
Gotcha. And all the raffles are going to be taking place on Monday at the end of all the donation collection.
Yeah, so I believe donations will be closed at 5 or 6 o'clock EST, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure we actually ever came up with a time for that, and then the donations will be not long after once we put everyone into a spreadsheet and figure out a random number generator.
Gotcha. Yeah. And so these don't. Let me see. Where's the question I had? Okay. Aside from the charity boons that will be given out, we also, or you can also earn boons just playing these games, right?
Yep. So every time you sign up for a game and play a game, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning a boon. So the GM will call out and go, "It is GM prize time. If you roll a nat 1 or a nat 20, you will win a boon." And that is for every game you play.
Okay.
So if you're extremely lucky or extremely unlucky like Tyler, you may go home with a boon every game, or you may not, depending on how your luck is that day.
Gotcha.
We will have some of those boons. So I believe it's a selection of 6 boons every time you win one. So you'll have your choice after that.
Okay. And if you're me, I don't play SFS, but because of how this is going, I think I might join in a few of these. Let's say I win. I'm not going to use the boon. Can I donate those boons? Can I give those back to you guys, and or just give them to a friend that plays SFS? Like how does that work?
You can quite willingly give away your boons. You can donate them through to us. You can give them to a friend. You can keep them for yourself. How we do that is going to be probably handled after the con, because it's essentially a matter of signing the sheet and then sending it to someone else saying, "Yes, I've given this. This is my sheet. I got this in this game. It is now someone else's property."
Okay. Now, after the game, I know that like the GMs of the game have to kind of record all of the items that people had or all of the experience that they gained, and then they have to submit that into the Paizo's branch Paizo's hands, and so that the characters are kept up to date and stuff. When you do that, is that going to be live right after each game so they can carry the information to the next game, or?
So that's half the reason why we have 5-hour slots. Most, on average, Starfinder games go for 4 hours, and that gives our GMs an hour after that to prepare Chronicle sheets and get them out to you guys.
Okay, cool.
So fingers crossed we can get them through to you within the hour, because we'll only be filling out 6 sheets of paper. They won't be reported instantly, but so long as you've got those Chronicle sheets, there shouldn't be a problem.
Right, you can take them to the next table and be like, hey, I'm level 2 actually now, or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, just you guys have to do all your bookkeeping and we'll do ours.
Yeah. So that is another good point. You are expected to have the CRB at least to be able to play, which is super cheap on PDF style.
$10 PDF.
Yeah. So you can create your own character. However, in the Discord, we do have a character creation channel. There's a very angry person outside of your house.
There is.
We do have a character creation area. We have general LFGs, SFS chat. So if you have any questions about Starfinder Society or CritterCon, you are able to come in. There are tons of other people. I know that you know the most, but there are other people that might have some answers. I'm scrolling through right now. I see that somebody is in a table right now. So
yeah.
Oh wait, I think those are all GMs.
So
is there a GM meeting that you're supposed to be at?
No, mine was last week. Yeah, Thirsty has been amazing and is donating his time to reward some of our critter captains, or the people who you can come to whenever you need to have a question answered. So they're currently going through the meat grinder, and I'm expecting them to party wipe in about half an hour.
Oh man, I would do anything to just hop into that channel, mute my mic, and just listen to everyone die. But no. So we have all kinds of information. Now, is CritterCon, because I know that we also support some Pathfinder gaming, is CritterCon going to have any of that?
We still have GM signups open, so if anyone wants... So essentially the way that cons work online is you sign up 12 to 8 weeks before the event, and then you will actually... Paizo will actually give you the scenario for free. Because you have said that you're running it, you're going to run it, they don't expect you to pay to do that. So that's a little perk for GMs. If you don't have a scenario but you want to run it and don't have the money, sign up for a con, they'll give it to you just as a bonus. After that date, we have things called pickup games, where you can basically message us and we go, hey, I want to run this, can I get it onto the Warhorn? And we will either say yes or no, depending on how much time we have left. And at the moment, we will be saying yes.
Yeah. Okay. So if anybody wants to play, or GM, I guess, because we need a GM first. But if anybody wants to GM some Pathfinder, they can come in. It is part of CritterCon, but we're mostly focused on SFS, not PFS.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Which makes sense because we are based off of Cosmic Crit, and Cosmic Crit is SFS-ish. And so will we.
Starfinder is the superior system.
Well, yes, also that. Also the fact that Starfinder is the best tabletop RPG, and I will fight anyone in a battle on Twitter, not in real life, to argue against it.
Anyone who wants to fly out to Australia and actually argue with me face-to-face about it, feel free. We can do so over a beer.
I might take you up on that just to go to Australia. You buying?
I'll shout a few.
All right, so I think that's pretty much it. Does anybody in the chat have any questions for Cause? Timmy Tank is about to come fight you.
Yeah, he lives about 8 hours to the south of me.
Man, Australia's a lot bigger than I thought. I just drove through Texas, so I have no idea what big is anymore. Like, it was insane. I think Texas is the size of Australia. I don't know, but it felt like it.
No.
I saw.
Put it this way, I just moved between New South Wales and Queensland, which are next to each other, and that was a 8 to 10 hour drive.
Whew.
And we only just crossed the border, and we're central eastern Australia.
Man, that's insane. Well, I'm glad nothing killed you on your drive.
Not for lack of trying. Got to watch out for those drop bears.
Yeah, and they're. I've heard they're terrible. I could kill one for at least minutes about them, but I won't. My favorite fact, though, is that they're really dumb because they eat the eucalyptus, which is actually poisonous. But if you put a picture of a eucalyptus or just lay the leaves down flat on a table, they don't know that that's the same thing as the thing off the branch they were eating. Like, they have to eat the branch. So, like, you give them a pile of leaves, and they're like, I don't know what that is. But if you put it on a stick, then they're like, oh, I can eat this. That's how stupid they are. And they're stupid because they have STIs. They're just riddled with STIs. Yeah. You got to be careful. We can keep going, but this isn't drop bear talk. This is CritterCon talk. It doesn't look like we have any more questions. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out. This is not Cosmic's Twitter handle. This is Cosmic11, where you find him in the Discord, which I will link again. And wherever I post this video, I will make sure that it's in the description. But yeah, this is our Discord. This is where you can find Cosmic because he doesn't use Twitter for some reason. And this is my Twitter handle, so you can contact me. You can also find me in the Discord. Just DM us, tag us with questions, tag anybody with questions. You don't have the @here power, so you can't bug everyone. I think that's it. I think that's good. We've got 2 weeks.
Just as a final note, the community is absolutely fantastic. Ask as many stupid questions as you want, because that's how I got to where I am.
Our venture agent, everybody. The guy that is in charge of the entire thing, just asking dumb questions and got thrown into it. That's how I got my show. I mean, I was like, hey, we should talk about Cosmic Crit outside of the Discord. Let me put a camera on and bug Tim. Nope, no dumb questions, just dumb answers. So, yeah, I think that's good. If anybody has questions, just ping us, let us know, ask away. We are here to help you. We want to expand the Starfinder universe, the Starfinder play, the whole nine. Hey, Mistake. Hey, Axe. Is that another friend of yours?
Kinda. I know him from Discord.
Oh, kind of.
Well, I know Timmy Tank in real life.
Yeah.
Everyone else I sort of know through Discord, so friends, but not real life friends yet.
Gotcha.
That'll come with PaizoCon.
I was gonna say, you think they're different? I mean, my only real friends are in this Discord now. I keep canceling everything else to hang out here.
That's fair.
Yeah, we were just finishing up. I apologize, Axe, but hello. We will have a VOD. If you have any questions about it, don't cry. Just ask us in the Discord, and we're always here. Thank you.
Come join us. Have a lovely night, guys. Day, afternoon, wherever you are in the world.
Say good night, or good day, or, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, everybody.